Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I can see that a few people have dropped off. We're 28 tonight. We're going to talk about what we want to do for the next 90 days. We're going to be starting this gradually because we realize that the temple needs to build. I heard that meeting today in Lagos had quite a number of people there. It wasn't as packed as they expected it to be, but I think 30 people to start is not bad at all. I think it's a very good way to start. I'd like to say congratulations and well done to Dr. Aino and her team. I think they had a very good showing today. I think as the week begins to progress, the momentum will build. Let us not be wary of good doing, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. On the screen ahead of you, you can see something. It says how to create a splash, how to launch your business. And I'm sure all of us would like to launch our business. There's a saying that says, amateurs join, professionals launch. And I hope tonight that we are professionals and we would like to launch. You know my style. I like to be conversational. I would like you to be able to buzz and say a few things. So the chat window there is yours to use. We want to create a splash. And if you can see this water that is building up in the screen, it looks like a tsunami. Okay, it's gathering momentum. It's not just it's not just a drop in the bucket. It's a major splash. And in order to create a splash in our business, there are a few things that we need to learn how to do well. And tonight, I hope you are here and you are ready to make a splash. If you're ready to make a splash and do your business well and you're here tonight, just put in the chat window, I am ready to make a splash. That way you're participating in this training, you're adding your own contributions. I'm going to do a quiz and I'm going to ensure that somebody gets something from their contributions. So let's contribute and be a part of this class. You can type there in the chat box, I want to make a splash. And let's see that you are there and you are saying something. That also gives feedback that you are there and that you are actually listening. Okay, Joshua Delike says, I want to do a big splash. I like that. I'm ready to make a splash. That's James Osua. Excellent. Now, what are the things that we need to do if indeed we are ready to make a splash? Okay, I'm going to be sharing these things one by one. I can see Madam Tukwe also says, I want to make a splash. The first thing you need to do is have a goal. Okay, between now and December, there are going to be about 4 sessions of 2 weeks. We're going to do 2 weeks, take a little bit of a rest, do 2 weeks, take a little bit of a rest, do 2 weeks, take a little bit of a rest. You cannot go into this without a goal. There needs to be a goal for each of your 2 weeks modules, and there has to be a goal for the ultimate end. And if you are here tonight and you like to give a goal, I would like to say over the next 2 weeks, can you set yourself a goal that is compelling, that is specific, that is measurable, that you feel is achievable, that is realistic and time-bound, but is also challenging. So we're looking for a goal that is C-SMART. Your goal needs to be C-SMART. Challenging, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So you set a goal for yourself. And I'd like us to challenge ourselves today. Don't let's kid ourselves. Don't let's set what our emotions and our passion cannot sustain. What is your goal for the first 2 weeks? What is your goal for the first 2 weeks? And your goal can be, I want to earn 500,000 naira. Your goal can be, I want to earn 1 million naira. Your goal can be, I want to earn 2 million naira. Your goal can be 5 million. Your goal can be 10 million. What will you like to achieve in the next coming 2 weeks? In these 2 weeks that we're about to embark on from tomorrow, I think from tomorrow we'll still try and create a lot more energy. We'll give people a few free days. So we're going to call it free days for people to build up their momentum. The work really starts tomorrow. We know that some people will come to the heights of their own energies in the middle of the week. But what is your goal? What would you like to achieve over the course of the next 2 weeks? Type it in the window there. Let me see the kind of goals that we have. Is it 500,000? Is it 1 million? Is it 2 million? Is it 3 million? What is the kind of goal you want to have over for the next 2 weeks? And for the 90 days, what would you like to achieve? By the time these 90 days are done and dusted, will be sometime in November, almost close to Christmas. By that time, what kind of income would you have cumulatively earned? The beauty of this kind of splashes, the beauty of this kind of real push and pump is so that you can push your income to a point where it will never recover from. You want to drive it well and drive it hard. These are the kind of times to make those kind of things happen. And I'd like to hear tonight, what exactly are we looking forward to achieving? Okay, somebody says, I want to achieve 5 million in 2 weeks. This is Mr. James Osua. That's a very bold and audacious goal. And that goal requires energy and activity. Okay, I can see quite a number of people want to make a splash. This is a goal. Someone says 20 million and 3-star manager. Is that in 2 weeks or is that in the 90 days? Okay, you need to specify. It needs to be time bound. Remember, specific, challenging, first of all, see smart, challenging, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Okay, Rita says, I want to do this in 2 weeks. This is all no holes barred, pumping on all cylinders, sessions every day. This is doing the power of 4 on a day-by-day basis. Now, that's an audacious goal, but that's Dr. Rita's goal. Anybody else tonight who wants to share their dreams, their goals, and say, you know what, I want to shoot for the moon, I want to shoot for the stars. If I don't land on the stars, I can at least land on the sun, or I can land on the moon. Whatever progress I've made based on the quality of my energy and my drive will have moved me far away from where I am today. Somebody says he has a debt of 5 million and he wants to ensure that that 5 million is covered by the 90 days. What is your goal? You need to have a goal, because when we run a race and we are without a goalpost, we get frustrated. And no goalposts, no goals. Okay, the capability, the ability to score goals only comes after you have set goals. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to set a goal. I'm not seeing from enough people. I've seen 2 people. I know many of us are weighing and feeling this 5 million and 20 million are so big. I don't know where to put my own. If your goal is 500,000 naira, put it there. If your goal is 1 million naira, put it there. If your goal is 1.5, put it there. It is your goal. It is your dream. It is what you want to do in the 2 weeks. It's what you want to push. Okay, someone says 5 million and to achieve 2 stars in 2 weeks. This is Dr. Duran, says, I want to push this. He says, I don't know the income qualifying for Dubai will give me. I've not calculated, but I want to qualify for Dubai. Excellent. So the person saying, what I want to achieve with this, I want to build to 5 levels deep, push my energy and go to Dubai. I believe by the time you'll have gotten to Dubai, you should have been able to clock about 1 million naira. Okay, another one says 10 million by October 4-star manager and qualify for Dubai by October 30. Okay, this is the dreams, these are the desires. It starts with a dream. Once it starts with the dream and we're passionate about our dream and we document our dream and our goals, that's the starting point. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in this training tonight, do not tell me you're in this training by words alone. Let me see your goals. Let me see what you want to achieve. Because guess what? If we set ourselves on fire, the world will come and watch us burn. So you want to put energy into this thing. If you watch the video, it's about being unapologetic. It's about being professional. It's about giving it the energy it takes to ensure you can achieve the results you want to achieve. I'm seeing some very interesting and big goals tonight. Is there anybody with a smaller goal who says, I don't want to go that far? I like the one that says, I want to go to Dubai. I don't know what it takes to qualify for Dubai, but I would like to have 10,000 PV by the time this is done. So by November 31st, Pastor Lero is saying, I want to have 10,000 PV. Is there anybody else who is listening tonight who can say, you know what, this is my goal? Someone says Dubai is major for me. Any money that comes with it is good. So Joshua Deleke says, I'm in for the Dubai trip. I want to pump energy, drive with passion, do all I need to do on the merit of the fact that when it's done and dusted, I will have qualified for Dubai. Now, let's keep our goals coming. It's about the goals. Abraham Okorogba says 10 million in 90 days, four-star manager, Dubai qualification. Now, these are goals. This is what the kind of goals we want to have. I like what Infinix, so Pastor Abraham Okorogba, amazing. And we have somebody on Infinix Ox. It would be good if you put your name. It says 12 million in 90 days and Dubai. Well done. I say I want to qualify for Dubai, even though I'm not yet on the board. Okay. I tell you, you can qualify for Dubai in 50 days. You can qualify for Dubai in 40 days. All you need to do is pump up the volume, do the energy, do the drive. What we're providing you here with is support. Support all the way. And we have people from Abuja, from Port Harcourt, from Ibadan here in this place tonight. We want to set all the cities and all the spaces on fire. Let's enjoy the joint energy from each person, and let's drive with this. Okay, Dr. Fumen says, I want to do 5 million and 8,000 PV by 2 weeks. Yes, it's possible. And guess what? If we drive the first 2 weeks and we see what we achieve, and you see what the numbers are, you can increase it in the next 2 weeks, all the way until we achieve what we want to get to. And Anduba says 2M in October and 3-star manager. I must qualify for Dubai by December and take 10 members of my team. Wow. Okay, these are amazing, audacious, bold goals. And this is how to start. Now, if these goals are real goals to us, if they are your whys, then you will drive with passion. If it is not your goal, then you will do anyhow. I like what the good book says. This for lack of vision, people cast off restraint. It means people are prone to live careless lives when vision is missing. If you have a clear picture of the future you desire, it will fill you with energy, with pump, with desire, with passion to do all that it takes to do. And ladies and gentlemen, for all of us who desire to be in Dubai, I want to tell you, desire is possibility seeking expression. The reason why the strong desire is there for you is because it's possible for you. And what you need to do is you know, put the, put the medals to the pedal, push to the limits, and make it happen. My goal is to have 16 active members within a month. The team should collectively make 10 million PV. This is Fidelis Onutu. Okay, well done, everybody. I like these goals. I like this ginger. The first thing you want to do is have a goal. Now, once you have your goal, the next thing that needs to happen with you is what I call confidence overload. You need to have confidence overload. If you see these two, knights in the game of chess, they're standing shoulder toe to toe. They're looking at each other in the face and they're saying, you know what? I want to achieve my dreams. I want to do bigger than, I've ever done before. I want to achieve phenomenal outcomes. I want to do amazing things. If you're going to do this business well, I've explained and taught what it means. B10XB. B10XB needs to become your culture. I was training today. Life is a buffet. Boldness is on the table. Shyness is on the table. You choose what you want to eat. And ladies and gentlemen, for your business to drive and succeed, you want to have a confidence overload. You want to be 10 times bolder. Be 10XB. You want to be 10 times bolder. You want to ask yourself, what will I do if I was 10 times bolder? Will I send an invite to that person? Will I invite that person? Will I send that video? Will I send that graphic? Will I share that information? Will I pull people to come for meetings? Will I tell them authoritatively, I would like you to be there? This is important to me. Will I do a home meeting and invite others to be there? Will I do a house party and put the energy there? I will have a confidence overload. I will be 10XB if I really want to achieve my dreams. So this is the pathway to achieving your dreams. You want to be 10XB. And ladies and gentlemen, you need to bring it all in tonight. You need to bring in all the energy. You need to commit fully, because that's how success is achieved. It's achieved by full commitment. And then the next thing you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is be in a hurry. You need to do your business with a sense of urgency. I taught you about in prospecting like a pro. Number 3, we talked about how to be in a hurry. We talked about what you needed to do to ensure that you are doing what you need to do with speed. You're making sure that you are pumping energy and you are doing it on time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to achieve phenomenal results, you need to create urgency. You need to do it in a hurry. You need to do like, you know what? I have this meeting today. I'd like you to be there. I have this meeting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there. You need to pump up the volume. Do. Show that you are in a hurry. Don't drag and say, okay, 1 week, come next week. No, come next hour. Come today. Come today. I would like you to be involved in the meeting today. We need to drive the energy we want to see, because guess what? The way you carry your basket is the way the other people will carry your basket with you. The way you carry your apple is the way your people will carry your apple with you. If you carry with passion, people will carry with you with passion. So be in a hurry. Create urgency. You can see the car in front of you. It's a car with siren. When sirens are around, it doesn't matter whether they have anybody important in them or not. Once you begin to hear one, what are they doing? They are creating urgency. You need to have that alarm going off on your mind as you're doing your business, saying one. Why? Because to achieve 20 million, 10 million, 5 million phenomenal income in 90 days, in 2 weeks, requires that you are driving with urgency. And then, of course, you need to enter this thing with your heart, and I like to share with somebody there, you need to put your heart in it, okay? Passion is putting your heart in it. Passion is setting yourself on fire so that the world can come and watch you burn. It doesn't matter what your upline is doing. It doesn't matter what your downlines are doing. You can start a new generation from you. You can say to yourself, you know what? I want to build my team deep beyond the realms and the reach of my upline. I want to do phenomenal stuff that allows me to earn phenomenal income in this business, whether my downline is supporting, my upline is supporting. I want to go full gangster. Guess what? The higher you break the temperature, your team members begin to say, this person is not quitting, this person is not stopping. How can I enjoy a little bit of this fire? How can this passion become something that affects me as well? Ladies and gentlemen, passion is contagious. If you can see, I'm speaking with speed and I'm speaking with gusto. I am transferring my energy. I'm infecting you with my enthusiasm. The word enthusiasm is a word that has a root meaning full of life. Okay? And success is the ability to move from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So guess what? You invite your prospect, they don't come, you do it again the next day. You invite them, they're not enough, you move them the next day. Why? Because passion is contagious, and your passion will cause your business to catch fire. And when it does catch fire, everybody who comes around, sees you doing, knows that there's something exciting, something unbelievable about this, and they want to be a part of that journey as well. And then, of course, you want leverage. Leverage is about the multiplication of outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, leverage means don't do this alone. Get your team members involved. The more of your team members are doing this, the better. If you can see what's up there, What's up there is a candlesticks for either crypto trading or forex trading. These are industries where leverage is key. There are places where you can put in $100 and you can be trading $10,000. Why? Because you are taking leverage. You have what they call margin trading. It's a game of numbers, a game of leverage. And the bigger the leverage you can take, the bigger the outcomes you can get. So you can multiply your outcomes by the power of leverage. And how do you do that? You know, organize support system for your team. Everybody plans to do a meeting in their homes. Everybody plans to do a big project meeting. We drive daily. We do the power of on a daily basis. I invite my 4 friends. I tell them, do it the next day, do it the next day. We push that energy forward and boom, okay? The 1 million, 10 million, 4 million you will achieve is not just your effort alone, it's the efforts of your entire community. So work with your team, drive the energy, support one another. This is a leverage business. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is something you need to lead by example. Okay, you can see that yellow pencil. That yellow pencil is saying, you know what, all of us want to go higher. Higher is the way to go. And guess what? Whatever you model is what your team will do. Monkey see, monkey do. What you do, your team members will do. If you are not passionate, your team members will not be passionate. If your team members are passionate and you're not passionate, it means they've already overtaken you. They've gone way beyond you. They're not driving this business based on you. They are driving this business based on themselves. So what you want to do is lead by example. And lead by example means you go above board to do as much as you can do. You do more than the call of nature. You do more than the natural call of things. You do and do exceptionally. Let them see you are doing 15 presentations. Let them see you are getting leads happening to meetings. Let them see you are doing WhatsApp 3-way calls. Let them see you are doing Zoom trainings. Let them see you are doing offline trainings. Leverage every technology. Leverage every example and show how it should be done. Show by example. Okay. I hope you are taking notes tonight. If you are there, you are taking notes and you are following, can I see in the comment box, I am following? Can I see that you are following? So I'm going to take a pause and say, what have you learned in the last few seconds? And then I'm going to go over the next few points that you need. What are the key points that have stood out for you? What do you need to do? Okay, Joshua Adeleke says, I'm following. What exactly are you going to do based on what you have learned? Okay, I can see I'm following. I'm taking notes, I'm following. Excellent. So lead by example. I hear that today, Dr. Fumi was on ground and our team members are on ground. That is leading by example. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to succeed in this business, I like the way that we are 30 tonight in this training room. This Zoom meeting must be the lowest we will be. There will be another one tomorrow. There will be another one day after tomorrow. There will be a Zoom meeting every day this week for the next 2 weeks. We're going to have different speakers. So if you're here tonight, get ready to speak. Get ready and plan to have something to say because we're going to have, I'm going to be talking prospect meetings. And guess what? I'm going to create some other time once in a while for training and teaching. And we'll let you know when training will be. We'll change the time for training and make it a little earlier so that we can train. But guess what? At the most convenient time, we're going to have meetings that prospects can join. And those people who have already gotten a part of the way, this is where they'll come to learn a lot more about it. I will lead the conversation. I will get other people to lead as well. We're going to have phenomenal times together. And it's going to be by you leading your team by example. Okay? And that is not all. Not only are you going to lead by example, I want you to compress time frames. I like something that the guy who watched his video said. He said compress time frames. Do in 1 year work that people do in 15 days what people do in 1 year. So some people say, you know what, I'm going to be seeing one person every day. It means I'll see 365 people in a year. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next 2 weeks, you want your plane to take off. You want your vehicle to fly. You want to pump up the volume and ensure that in the next 90 days, the next 2 weeks, you do the kind of work that normally would have taken you a year to do. What's the effect of that? If I'm doing that and you're doing that and everybody's doing that, the temperature of the internet, the temperature of the atmosphere, the temperature of the environment, the temperature of all around will be hot, will be burning, will be sizzling. And guess what? The sizzle sells the stick. And the more fire we create together as a company, as a group, guess what? The more people who get to hear, who get to learn, and who get to plug in as well. So I hear what Ruta is saying is B10XB, be in a hurry, passion, leverage, lead by example, compress time frames. Let us put the time frames together. So what? How can we achieve as much as possible within as quick as possible? So over the next 2 weeks, let's go no holds barred. Let everybody that knows you know that there's an opportunity to make the lives of the world's people better by promoting freedom financially, freedom to travel around the world, freedom from diseases and aches and pains, freedom from things that don't have any solutions, freedom, a ticket to live freely is available, and it's something exciting, it's something you're doing, and it's something you would like them to be a part of. We're not selling herbal drinks, we're not selling any product, we're selling a vision. We're selling Why? We're selling the fact that people can, people are already being toxified. Life is toxic. People can detoxify. Life is adding dirt. People can purify. Life is, I want to spread that gospel, spread that message, spread it as fast as we can spread it, and empower people as we do it. You want to compress time frames and do as much as you can within the time that you have. And my next point here is very good. I can see the lessons we're learning. I can see what we're putting together. And the lesson I'd like to share is go all in. Go all in. Have you ever gone all in before? Have you ever committed your energy to anything before and it was all in? It was total. You told yourself, you know what? In this business, I'm going to make 10 million. In this business, I'm going to make 100 million. I've watched people do it before. I've seen what people have achieved before. In this business, I want to do much more than I have ever done. I want to drive this with energy like never before. I want to go full throttle and drive. You want to go all in. Be totally sold out. Commit 100%. You can see the guys in the picture. They've jumped from an aircraft. There's no going back. The only way to go here is hold each other and manage your momentum in the air. And then after a while, release your parachute and then you can land safely. Once you jump out of an aircraft, you are committed. Once you jump out in the skies from a plane, there is no going back. There's no mommy come and help me. There's no I forgot my toothpaste. There's nothing you forgot at that point. You are committed. And that is what it means to go all in. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to go all in. Give this full energy. Go full throttle. This is how you want to go all in. Go all in for your business. Do it in an amazing way. Do it with passion. Sell out completely. And guess what? When you do that by example, your team members will see you do it. And guess what? They will learn from you and they will pick up that capability as well. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not the least, in this business, it is, I tell people in Green Monday, we have a phenomenal product. We have a phenomenal product. And if you are here in the house today, I'd like you to shock me. And I'd like you to shock everybody who is here tonight on how phenomenal our product is. I would like you to type in that window, for example, the kind of testimonies you have heard about in the last 1 week. The testimonies you have seen in the last 1 week, last 2 weeks, share it in that window. I will read it out so that anybody who gets to watch this video, any of your team members who gets to watch this video, can see unscripted, unplanned, the kind of testimonies that people are recording on a regular basis on this amazing product. Many companies have products. We have an amazing product that needs to be in every home. We have a product that every family should have. We have a product that every child should take. We have a product that every family, not only in Nigeria, across Africa, but around the world, is a rich antioxidant, not fertilizer kept, made from African herbs that has the capacity to solve problems internationally. If you have listened to the product training, you will have seen how amazing this product is said to be. Now we have this amazing product. We have goodness we want to share around the world. We have amazing goodness we want to spread globally. And guess what? We have this. Our compensation plan pays to the billions. I have seen compensation plans. And those compensation plans tell you that when you get to this level, you cannot no longer earn that value. This becomes your maximum. And your maximum is pegged at about $12,000 in some companies. In some companies, $10,000. This maximum here is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. The maximum potential of what you can hear here is beyond belief. And guess what? We have a fantastic company. We have fantastic products. Guess what is going to make the difference? What's going to make the difference between me and you is not the company, it's not the product, because we all have the product and the company equal. Okay? The difference between Dr. Aino and Dr. Giron and Dr. Rita and Florence and Mrs. Dupe and James Osua and Abraham Okoroba and Bumai and Demochi and Adikule Alashi and Feisho Tunde, the difference between all of us is not the compensation plan. The difference between all of us is not the amazing product. The difference between all of us is you. You are the one who can make the difference. If it is to be, it is up to you. If it is to be, it is up to you. You and I are the ones that say, you know what, we're going to drive this with passion. I tell people in the words of Mark Twain, an idea is either yellow or gold, depending on the talent it rubs off on. If you are talent, then you can turn an idea into gold. If you are not the right talent, you can turn an idea into yellow. It does be yellow in color. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a phenomenal compensation plan. We have a phenomenal product. And then the question I'm asking today is, do we have a phenomenal you? Do we have a phenomenal you? Okay, I can see somebody sharing testimonies already. I would like us to type in there the testimonies we have witnessed in the last 2 weeks. If I get like 5, that will be good for this training. So before I move away from here, just to show for anybody who cares to listen, we have a phenomenal product. So Dr. Redon says, you know what? The person that came with me today, who is a principal of a school, testified how he can now read and type without having to use his glasses, which he demonstrated to me today. Meaning, prior to today, he could not read without using his glasses. But guess what? He took reader and he's already beginning to correct his eye lens. I don't know what condition he had, but that's an example of a testimony. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a product that cuts across in potential in a variety of ways. And what I'd like to encourage you tonight is, if you have a testimony, please put it in that window. We'd like to get your testimony so that just for the records, every time we do our presentations, it's important to use that opportunity to let people know, can I get to know more about this? Okay, we don't want you to ask questions. Type your own testimony. What do you have? What have you seen? What have you experienced? Because guess what? As we share this experience with each other, this is what we begin to see. We begin to see, you know what? I have no reason to doubt my product. I have no reason to doubt the company. I have no reason to doubt the competition plan. If it is going to be, it's up to me. What am I bringing to the table? What energy am I driving this with? And how can I succeed? Okay. We're turning my table into a conversation table instead of sharing testimony I asked us to share. Someone told me that she's now mixing Reader with her body cream, and the result on her skin has been phenomenal. Wow, this is from Abuja. Somebody saying, you know what, I'm mixing Reader with my cream, and the result is phenomenal. You know, I think we should just basically buy some very natural basic creams, mix Reader with it, and sell it. Yeah, I think it's a business opportunity that is showing here of what is possible because of what Reader is able to do across the divide of possibilities. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, as much and as phenomenal as these testimonies are, and indeed they are phenomenal, indeed they are amazing, indeed they are exciting, guess what? You are the one who's going to make the difference. Someone said I gave Reader 3 weeks ago. One of his teachers in his online is now with us, Mr. Oropo. Congratulations, Mr. Oropo. Welcome on board. Okay, that's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a phenomenal competition plan. We have an amazing product. We have a company with track record and history. What about you? Are you phenomenal? Are you the stuff of magic? Are you looking at the future, gazing into the possibilities and telling yourself, if it is to be, it is up to me? Are you committed 100%? Are you all sold out to the cause? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of passion and the kind of individual commitment that makes you achieve phenomenal results. If you still have your testimony, I'd like you to put it there in the window. It's never too late. I will still take it. If I get to see it at any time, I will read it out and then we'll flow with it. Now, the last but not the least, today there are a few rules for how this challenge will run. There are a few rules, and I want to share those rules very quickly so that you're aware of what those rules are. This is by no means exhaustive, so I'm going to share what exactly is in front of me. The project is like a maze. You can see that there are paths you can follow, there are paths you can't follow, and if you follow them well, there are a few rules you can see there and see their potentials. One, normally for a year, I tell people have a name list of 150 people and increase it by 15 every month. Increase it by 10%. But guess what? When you are doing a launch, you don't want to just have 150 people. You want to write a name list of as much as 500 people. And thank God for Twitter. Thank God for Facebook. Thank God for Instagram. Nobody can claim anymore that they don't have access to 500 people. You need memory joggers. Dr. Rita has sent us a beautiful memory jogger. Let's use it. Training. We're going to do trainings on how to present. I like what the guy we watched on the video, I like what he said. He said for 6 months he had no PowerPoint slide. Some of us, our excuse for not showing the opportunity to people is that we don't have slides, is that we don't have projector, is that we don't have laptop, is that we don't have all sorts of things. You don't need those things. All you need is an A4 sheet of paper. It's called a napkin. Take a biro and be able to share the company, the product, the competition, the projections. The company, the product, the competition, the projections. CPCP. You can do a CPCP. You can present. And guess what? You can share that plan with 15 people every day. And the testimonies lend themselves to talking about the products. So I have a few testimonies that have come in. Let me give you a commercial break and talk about them. It says a military man came to me on Friday and complained about the pain he's having on his feet. I gave him a bottle of Reader, and yesterday he came back that he felt great relief. Awesome. Thank you, Mrs. Dupe. Amazing. Someone says, my dad used Reader and a pain in his heart disappeared. He told me that without a doubt, Reader works. Adekunle Alashi, thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, you can still keep on putting it there. One of the things I can always take for granted in any seminar I'm presenting about Reader, if I have people who have used the product there, they will say amazing things. Dr. Fumi Ano has one here. It says one of my downlines said that a woman she sold to said to her, you didn't tell me that Reader cures diabetes. My downline said, no, it doesn't. The one said, yes, it does. It has crashed my blood sugar. My downline didn't know that Reader has helps lower blood sugar. Anyway, the woman has registered. Guess what? She's 71 years old. She would have been in the meeting today, but driver didn't pick her up in time. Amazing, 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 amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, no doubts about it. Many companies are driving products that there are no testimonies about. We have a product that people can testify about. We have a compensation plan that is amazing, that allows you to enter to billions. Do we have an amazing you? The difference in this is not the historical leadership that you have. It's the leadership you are willing to cultivate and start afresh and build. And I'm excited when I see a few people today in this business and the passion we are driving. I am excited for the future because I know that with people, actual real people that are being developed into leaders, this will go far. People will end deep. And guess what? We're going to have the privilege of traveling the world together. Dubai is just a starting point. From here, we go around the world. Mark my words and mark today. If you have the passion, you have the energy, you have the drive, you're leading by example. We take these 90 days as our takeoff point. We drive, build momentum to a particular point that we cannot return from. So like I was saying, 15 presentations is what you do on a monthly basis normally. But when we are in launch mode, we do at least 15 presentations per day. It means you get 15 people in front of a presenter, either one-on-one with yourself, either on a three-way call with another person. And guess what? In this time, you may not be able to need just your upline. You can do a sideline, have a friend, tag team together, collaborate and do three-way calls on WhatsApp, collaborate and do three-way chats on WhatsApp, have Zoom meetings. If you want to have a Zoom meeting, book your slots. Dr. Rita already booked 5 days, and she booked 1 hour, 30-minute slots on the 5 days. There are many hours available in the day. Apart from the days we're doing training, book your slots. You can use the Zoom pages. And guess what? Plug in into the WhatsApp group. Get your team members in. As soon as you're getting them on board, get them plugged in the WhatsApp group. Let them join the challenge. Let them drive the challenge. Everybody you are bringing in needs to be getting in at the same energy that you are getting in with. 2 offline meetings will be done in the office in Lagos. 1 online meeting will be done every day centrally by some other offices in Lagos as well. You can plug your people in. We want to have the groups filled 100 people and no space for extra people. This is what you want to do. And then we finish that one. We say, are people still on the line? Yes, I just joined. I came in late. And then bam, we do another session. Okay? The company will be sending you graphics that you can use for lead capture. It won't be something that will mess up your page. It'll be something you can just basically put out there. Anybody who likes it, anybody who comments becomes leads that you can really call into a section, call into a conversation, move to your WhatsApp group and share the opportunity with them. You can have preset videos. I'm going to share videos with you. You can have preset graphics, things that don't make, things that take the wind out of the effort in closing the deal. You can have them as well. Videos for lead capture, leads, and it's going to be plug and play. If you are here today and you are excited, about what the possibilities are, can you just say with me in that chat box, I am excited. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. That is how to create a splash. This is how we're going to launch our business. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Yes, Loretta says, I am excited. Yeah, I'm excited about your excitement. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be putting this online on YouTube so that people can see it. This is something that we want to share, and get people pumped up to drive their business. Ladies and gentlemen, if somebody can do it, if one person can do it, everybody can do it. It will take some energy. It will take some drive. It will take meeting together like this every day to ensure that our energy is intact and our momentum is high. It's going to be taking, pulling prospects into the meetings. We're going to be having these Zoom trainings. And guess what? From tomorrow, it's going to be prospect meeting. And then we're going to be doing trainings a little earlier so that we can use that opportunity to gather people, give them the links and get them plugged in. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 2 weeks, come 90 days, you will develop more than you have ever developed before. You will enjoy more than you've ever enjoyed before. Okay, someone has a testimony in there I want to read. He said, I gave reader last week to one of our pastors who works in the rig. He complained of sharp pain below his abdomen for weeks now. He has done several scans costing 50,000 naira. After taking reader 3 days later, pain disappeared. He immediately ordered for a carton of reader and joined with Bronze Park. Wow! Congratulations, Pastor Abraham Okoroba. You've put somebody in. So, of course, what you want him to do is start up as Bronze Park and then do GMX RP. Well done. Beautiful. I like that. Those are amazing testimonies. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is real. This is real. This is African. This is from here. We're ambassadors, of what it can look like to drive something from Africa. We are authentic. We are real. This is not about something that is coming to Nigeria and there is a dumping ground for what doesn't work. This works, and it's from Africa to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make a fortune on this together. I'm excited when I share about my downlines who have built 4 houses, 3 houses, who have done phenomenal things on avenues to wealth, who have collected checks of 28 million, who have done phenomenal things. This time around, I'm going to share your story. It's going to be a story of how you built financial freedom, how you built passive income, how you created other vehicles that give you money, and how your network continued to fetch you value for years and years and years. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this amazing trip. We're going to do this together. And before I leave tonight, there's a voice I would like to hear. And I want to hear her voice particularly tonight because it was her people that showed up the most in today's meeting. Dr. Aino, I'm sure Dr. Aino is on fire. I'm excited at how she's driving. And I'm sure she's somebody to watch out for. I've seen her on the Dubai board. I can see the passion. She's not coming to Dubai alone. She's coming with team members. I'd like to hear her voice tonight. Just transfer some energy to people, and let's have you on the recording as well to say, you know what, you want to hear about this. This is somebody who is doing this with passion. I can contact some of his passion from her as well. So I'm going to unmute you very quickly, and then you can have voice.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, good evening.
Dr.
Can
Aino,
you hear me?
the voice is available.
Okay, can you hear me? Good evening, everybody. It's been exciting. I know today, you know, I felt the room was not as full as would have expected, but I saw that a lot of my team members and guests were there. What happened was a few days ago, I decided to do a blitz on my own, and I just sent out SMS, WhatsApp to people who I just sent them out. I didn't even prejudge them or anything, and I was just I was excited to see that someone came from Ikorodu, someone came from Yaba. These are people who had never really prospected before, and they came. And so I know that with this challenge, if we don't prejudge people, if we don't hold back, if we beat NXB, you know, things are going to go great.
Amazing.
So I just want to encourage everybody to just don't even bother. Some of them were my in-laws, you know, just people I probably wouldn't have necessarily gone all out for before, and they came. In fact, one of them, I met her there, you know. So I think we should just go all out and don't even worry about what anybody will think about you. Just do it, and
awesome.
Then I know that we're going to reap at the end of the day.
Awesome. I like that thought. Thank you very much, Dr. Aino. Thank you very much. You know, and I like that. Don't prejudge. Go all out. This is not this is not a regular business. We'll come back to regular business after the blitz is over. But right now, you want to take your SMS list, pack them all, write your list, write their names, boom. Okay, get everybody to come to the meetings, create the urgency, create the hurry, go with the passion. Everything we've shared, lead by example, prepare. And guess what? As they come on board, let them know, look, this is a blitz. I'm launching. I am the one launching. While I am launching, you must earn 100,000 naira. While I'm launching, you must earn 50,000 naira. While I'm launching, you must earn 1 million naira. It can happen because I'm launching. And guess what? You can join my launch and do the energy of my launch. And when you have joined my launch and you have earned from my launch, when you are ready to do your own launch, I will support you to do your own launch as well. So it's going out with that mentality to say, you know what? I'm about to launch my business. I'm promoting my business. I'm doing home meetings. I'm doing all sorts of events. I want to get the energy up so that I can get as many people as possible on my train, rocking and rolling with me. I think another person that I saw in today's meeting that I think should also share some energy with us is Dr. Diron. Okay, I think Dr. Diron was there as well. And I like these doctors. You know, I love these doctors. I like the fact that they are, you know, they're committing. I think I saw Dr. Rita as well. I saw Dr. Rita in the picture as well. So I'm going to give Dr. Diron some voice. And don't worry, your time will come. I'll give you voice in the future as well. Today is the day of the doctors. So please, Dr. Diron, I'm unmuting you. You have voice.
Okay, good evening, everyone. CM, thank you very much for the presentation. And really, I want to thank Dr. Aino for introducing me to this. It's been awesome. It's a network business. I have to work, I know that. And the passion I've been having, I really have to say I'm deriving much of it from her, from all the things she has been transmitting to me. And I'm really encouraged to do the same for my downlines. I'm going all out to get my downlines to catch the fire the way I have. And I'm convinced 100% that this is it. I'm flying with it. Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Awesome. Is Mrs. Eyimofe with you there? Can she speak as well?
She's with the kids.
Okay. Awesome.
Let me just get her online.
Okay, great.
Okay, she's here now.
Okay, let's hear from you now. You are around today. Yeah.
Okay. CM wants to hear from you. Everybody's there. Online.
Okay. Hello.
About the business. You're online. You're on.
Hello.
Hello. We are 31 here listening to you.
Go ahead. About the meeting today.
Okay. The meeting Okay, the meeting was fantastic. The video that we watched, I think it changed a lot of it changed a lot of things in quite a number of people's mind that were actually there. One of it was the fact that network marketing is not for people who want to sleep. The work, the WORK in it, was really screaming. So that was an amazing eye opener for
Awesome.
everyone that was there. Yeah, that was an amazing eye opener. Then also there was something that was I also watched in the movie, in the clip that was played, was the fact that the guy was very, very aggressive. So one thing that struck me is the fact that I cannot be normal. As in, to actually make most of all this, to make the move and to make the money. I mean, we can't just act normal. We have to do we have to go the extra.
Awesome.
Then lastly, the fact that I think you mentioned that smart people actually launch. They don't just join. Yeah, so I think let me stop there.
Very good. Well done, Mrs. Eyimofe.
Thank you.
Yes, well done. Beautiful. It's nice hearing you. Good. Now, so very, very interesting. So I like very interesting perspectives. Professionals launch, amateurs join. What you want to do is ensure that you are doing a business, you want to go all out, give it all it takes, drive it with energy, drive it with passion. That is exactly what you want to do. And if you want to make this work, as you take off with your plane, you take off with passion, you take off with energy. This is how to set things in motion. Okay, and this is what you want to do. I think tonight, to close it tonight, we've had two medical doctors and Ms. Eyimofe. Let's have a pharmacist. Where is Dr. Rita? Yes, you have voice.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, thank you, sir, for the presentation and the opportunity. All right, what I would like to tell everyone tonight is educate yourself. Let's stop being posers and amateurs. Let's go pro. Let's become professionals in this business. Some of us spent quite a number of years in school, learning one profession or the other, pharmacy, being a doctor, a physician, an engineer, and all that. It took us some time before we came out and had our degree. So this is a profession. Network marketing is a profession, and it involves work. So let's do the work that is needed so that at the end of the day, we'll reap the fruits and we get the passive income that we desire. Let's go pro, people. Let's launch.
Awesome. Well done. Thank you, Dr. Rita. I don't think I will have said it better. Let's give it all it takes. Let's make it amazing. So thank you very much, everybody, tonight. I think that brings us to the end of the road tonight. I can see that